You understand that thought is the seed, that every seed carries the complete actuality of what it will physically express, that thinking is what develops the seed. Today you understand something that deepens all of this. Disciplined thinking is itself a seed. It is not only the process that develops the seed, it is also a reality held within, a quality of the mind that, once genuinely established, carries its own complete physical expression. This is the 7-minute daily focus, day 173 of 365, to focus on the world within from the world without. Today's focus, the law of disciplined thinking as seed. Pause for a moment. You understand that thought is the seed, that every seed carries the complete actuality of what it will physically express, that thinking is what develops the seed. Today you understand something that deepens all of this. Disciplined thinking is itself a seed. It is not only the process that develops the seed, it is also a reality held within, a quality of the mind that, once genuinely established, carries its own complete physical expression. Pause for a moment. Consider what disciplined thinking produces when it is sustained. Not just the physical expression of the particular seed it is developing, something deeper, a quality of mind, a settled, reliable inner orientation, a thinker who operates from within, consistently, naturally, without struggle. This quality is not an accident. It is the physical expression of disciplined thinking held as a seed. The thinker who recognizes discipline as a quality they genuinely hold within, who sees it not as something they are trying to achieve, but as something they already are at the level of the metaphysical, is sustaining disciplined thinking as a seed, and a seed held within, nourished consistently, unfolds. And what unfolds in the domain of disciplined thinking is a thinker who is genuinely disciplined, not self-controlled by effort, genuinely, naturally, inwardly disciplined. Thought is within, effect is without, thinking stands between. Pause for a moment. This is not a circular argument. This is the same law operating at every level. The law of seed says every seed carries the complete actuality of what it will express. The seed of disciplined thinking carries the complete actuality of the genuinely disciplined thinker. And how is that seed nourished? By sustaining thinking upon it, by treating discipline not as a goal to reach, but as a reality already within, a metaphysical quality already present, already complete, already carrying its full expression. The thinker who approaches this week's focus with that understanding is not trying to become disciplined. They are recognizing what they already are within, and sustaining thinking upon that recognition. And what is sustained upon develops, and what develops must physically express. Pause. There is something quietly powerful about this understanding. The thinker who is trying to be disciplined operates from a gap, from the distance between where they are and where they want to be. And that gap creates effort, and effort creates fatigue, and fatigue makes discipline feel like a burden. The thinker who recognizes discipline as already within, who sustains thinking upon the seed of a disciplined mind, operates from completeness, from what already is, from the metaphysical actuality that already holds the full expression. And operating from completeness is not effort, it is alignment. And alignment is the natural state of the thinker operating from within. Pause. disciplined thinking held as a seed within is not the same as disciplined thinking practiced in the moment. The practice is the technique, the seed is the quality, when the quality of disciplined thinking is itself held within as a seed. Recognized, sustained upon, developed, it becomes the thinker's permanent orientation, not a practice they perform, a quality they are. The seed of disciplined thinking, developing within, produces a thinker who does not have to remind themselves to be disciplined. The discipline is the default. The return to the seed is the natural movement. The sustained thinking is what happens automatically, when nothing is forcing the mind elsewhere. This is what the seed produces, not a disciplined person when they try, a disciplined mind as their nature. The difference is total. The thinker who practices discipline maintains it through effort. The thinker in whom the seed of discipline is developing maintains it through nature, through what they are, through the quality of their developed inner ground. As the seed of disciplined thinking develops within, the thinker becomes discipline. And what a thinker is, their nature, their inner quality, must physically express without, every day, without effort, from within. Now, the affirmation for day 173. Pause for a moment. Thinking is within my direction. I am aware of thinking. I direct it deliberately, from within, from what is recognized, not from what is physically seen. I do not follow conditions. I sustain thinking upon the seed, day after day, morning after morning. This is not effort. This is discipline, and discipline builds momentum, and momentum sustains development, and what is sustained unfolds, and what unfolds must physically express. Remember, by design, by focus.